Alright, so for today's video, we're going to be doing a little bracket for, every single Fnaf game, like, mainline in the series. It already says match for okay, we're going to ignore that. It already says match 14 up there, because it skips a couple of them and gives them free wins, so our voice choice is what I just said, pretty much. Our first choice here is Secret of the Mimic or Freddy in Space 3 Chica in Space. I actually haven't seen anything for Chica in Space. I've seen Secret of the Mimic though, and I'm probably gonna pick that. Not probably, I did. Okay, 5 laps at Freddy's or Security Breach Freddy's right. This game was dropped a couple years ago, like when Security Breach was delayed again, and Scott made this game to, kind of hold you over a bit. And this video is pretty cool. It had some replayability to it. I was gonna make a video on it a couple years ago, but then I lost the files and I didn't feel like remaking it. So yeah. Anyways, 5 laps of Freddy's. I've played it. It's pretty fun. It's literally just Mario Kart but FNAF, and it hasn't actually dropped the full game yet. I'm gonna pick this one though, just because it has way more replayability than Security Breach. Oh God, wait, this one's actually kind of hard. A first round matchup, FNAF 1 or Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Here's the thing. Help Wanted is a really good game. It's one of the best FNAF games in the series. FNAF 1 is so iconic though. Like, it is definitely the most iconic game in the series for sure. Easily way more iconic than any other game. But like, do I pick its status or like the fun parts of the game? Cause like if you're talking about like how fun it is, like how good the game is, it's Help Wanted. But like if we're talking about overall legacy, it's FNAF 1. But I'm picking Help Wanted actually. I'm picking Help Wanted. Okay. Wait, why is this one called Ruin, but this one's also called Ruin? We're gonna ignore that. Anyways. So we have regular Security Breach or the Ruin DLC. It's Ruin DLC. Security Breach OG was too laggy. You know what I mean? If you catch my drift. And yeah, Ruin kind of fixed all that. Like majorly fixed that too, I should say. So I'm going to be going with Ruin here. Sister Location or Into the Pit. Into the Pit is actually a really good game. I did like it. It was like dropped on the 10-year anniversary of FNAF. So that's pretty cool. Picking Sister Location though, I like that game a lot more. Picking FNAF World, FNAF 3 not as good as a game. FNAF Help Wanted 2 or FNAF 2, I actually haven't seen much of Help Wanted 2. So but I have seen some parts of it. It is pretty good. But FNAF 2 better, in my opinion. Freddy in Space 2 or Secret Mimic, this charity game versus I'm gonna pick Secret of the Mimic. Freddy in Space 2 was pretty cool. FNAF AR or FNAF Pizzeria Sim. Picking Pizzeria Sim. AR was not treated with much care by Illuminix, whatever. What is it called? Illuminix? Ulisim? I don't care. Okay. Anyways, FNAF Help Wanted or FNAF 4. I'm gonna go Help Wanted here, but FNAF 4 is really good. Really good, actually. I like the listening aspect of the game. I like how scary the jump scares are. I don't like that we don't know the crying child's name, though. I think we should have learned that. And also, we don't know what's in the box, though. Yeah. I'm picking Help Wanted, though. Just because. Ultimate Custom Night or 5 Laps at Freddy's. I'm going to pick Ultimate Custom Night here. A lot more replayability. Well, actually, that's a lie, but Ultimate Custom Night is like a lot more fun when it comes to challenges. FNAF 2 or Secret of the Mimic. I'm going to go FNAF 2. Really good game. I don't like 1020 mode, though. FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF Five Nights at Freddy's, Jesus Christ, or Help Wanted. I don't know which one to go because they're both really similar ideas for games, but like both of them have their own sparks in it that make it really good. A lot of people don't like Sister Location. I don't really get that. I like it. I don't like the Funtime Foxy Night though. I'm not a big I'm not a big Funtime Foxy guy actually. Anyways, that's not part of the point. Five Nights at Freddy's, Sister Location, Help Wanted. I'm actually like really stuck up between these two games. I'm gonna go with Sister Location actually. Ruin her FNAF World. FNAF World or Ruin? I just said that pretty much. Okay. Ruin is really good of a game. It has a lot more scares and it definitely improved on like the flaws of Security Breach. But like FNAF World is like one of my favorite FNAF games. It's just like I can't stop coming back to this game. Every once in a while I'll make a video on this game. I might even make another one for FNAF November, who knows. I'm gonna go with FNAF World here. Pizzeria Sim or Ultimate Custom Night. You know, Ultimate Custom Night was supposed to be DLC for Pizzeria Sim, but it's not. And I actually think it's better that way. I am gonna go with Pizzeria Sim though. Oh, this one's hard. Sister Location or FNAF 2. It's not as hard as I think actually. I'm gonna go with FNAF 2. I like how chaotic FNAF 2 is in a sense. You have to worry about everything. You have to have like really fast reaction time and all that. FNAF World or Pizzeria Sim. The thing with Pizzeria Sim is like I do like the idea of the tycoon aspect. And I wish there was like more of that. Kind of like Engraved Establishment, which I probably should have made part 2 of, but who cares? Anyways, this game is really good, but like I like this. I like the laid back experience of like the first night. I don't like. I'm scared of the nighttime part. It's so ominous. It's so eerie. I'm gonna pick FNAF World. That sounded like actually wrong. This is the weirdest Final 2 I've ever seen in my life. FNAF 2 or FNAF World. I mean FNAF 2. Well, that was pretty cool. But yeah, FNAF 2 with the win. Big thanks to Vegeta. Why is that there? I don't know. But anyways, that was my bracket on the top FNAF characters. And if you liked it, subscribe. I might make like another video on fan games too. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Maybe. I don't know. Don't get your hopes up.